Blake, congratulations on outliving Apeks. Well, now you seem happy. You seem pretty frustrated during that game at times, especially towards the end of the second map. Can you tell me what happened there? There was a moment like at the end of the second map where something happened in the game. You seemed pretty frustrated with what was going on. I don't know if it was the bomb plant situation. Tell me about it.
I think I was pretty frustrated during the whole match, but with moments, sometimes you do some strange and stupid thing, and like not something I expect to see, and I'm pretty sure like players don't expect also to see this, and it's just really frustrating, yeah, and just kind of mistakes, On Anubis it was we were hurrying up, for example, we can like freeze for a little bit if we have smoke in our face and don't hurry up because people have advantage, like basic things, and we are not like doing steps properly, for like advantageous situations, basically.
What happened there? Why do you think these mistakes were being made?
I think we never even stopped doing the mistakes because we're doing constantly reviews of every like match. If we win, for example, if we lose, doesn't matter. We always have mistakes. They're always there. So I think we are just day by day, step by step, are trying to fix it. But for sure, it takes time, and basically more officials we have, more knowledge we got, like more experience we got, more like conclusions we will have. And on this event, I think we also a little bit bad individually, because I think sometimes we like the games that we were winning before, we were like on point in terms of individual performance for sure. Yeah. And that's also like maybe the reason why we are not playing so good.
I wanted to ask about that actually as well, because I think we saw Bits was in a really good form since the beginning of this lineup pretty much, and then Ema has been picking up as well, but obviously so far in Katowice that hasn't really been seen from both of them. They had a pretty rough start against Spirit, also in this game against Apeks. What do you think it is? Are they just rusty going into the new year? What's happening?
Whoa, it's a very interesting question, because if I knew, I would be like, I would know everything, because it's something like we couldn't understand, like me, for example, could understand for a lot of players. Imagine, sometimes we saw Simple not playing good also, right? And whenever we have a team talk, it's the same, like nobody can say why. Like it's all about how your brain literally works this day, And then imagine you play bad, now you're overthinking like what happened on something. It's always like separate, unique like situation for everyone, I think so. And it's all about handling, like understanding by yourself, scanning yourself to learn this, have this knowledge. It's the best, because if somebody else will tell you what's wrong with you, it's weird, right? I cannot get in his head.
Tell me about yesterday. I mean, Spirit seemed to have a pretty big upper hand against you on the two maps that you guys lost. What happened there?
What happened there? Yeah, I think individually we played really bad. That's the main thing. Individually, they were out-aiming us a lot of times in advantage situations for us, and in situations where we usually like making like good trades and so on. I don't know why. I didn't see like the POV. We watched like overview demo a little bit, because we needed to prepare for this match. But if I'll review, I will see like what literally happened. But I think on Ancient, one time we missed Molly, donk killed one. Basically yesterday, I think everything started from Ancient. I think so. The things that we lost so badly on Ancient affected us, I think so. And we didn't have a lot of time to prepare for Mirage. We basically played our game. And on Ancient, I think we had a really good game plan on City side, and then first two rounds we didn't stick to it. And we already spoke about this, that it's very important, because in Mer 12 it's very crucial like to start like very sharp, like with good ideas, first by round, second by round, like to dictate the pace basically.
I wanted to ask about Donk. Obviously, there's a lot of attention on him, and a lot of people were looking at this game specifically because it was kind of his first big test online against the top 5 team, against a strong team. So what did you think, like how did you approach him, because he's obviously an aggressive player. He's going to be one who's going to be dictating the pace. So how do you deal with him, and how come it didn't work,
I think he's individually really good in terms of mechanically speaking. He's good, not in terms of experience for sure, like decision making. I think he's doing aggressive plays, really like impulsive decisions, and it works for him like insist really well because you can swing and have advantage always, and you like running, people supporting you behind or somebody running in front of you sometimes, and that's for sure like his main strengths. Like he's running and aiming really sharp. I don't think like it's hard to counter him. I think if he'll face like a really strong team, with like challenging him like aim-wise, right? In that case, the other guy will for sure like with experience have more proper, effective. He'll have more effective like decision making. I think so, but so he has a great future. But I think the only thing he needs like to fix his behavior, because sometimes he's screaming like really bad words at this age, and it's weird that very sad that nobody around him cannot help him to have a good advice to say to him, you know, like I think they even kind of praise him to do this. This is weird, yeah. So for me, so I think I would really like to advise him not to be that kind of aggressive screaming, because it's different, you know. Like when Apeks is screaming, it's a different thing. Like he's screaming like bad words, and you see like he means this actually. So this is a dangerous road, I think.
Okay. I think apart from that series, though, you have been looking up as a team, even heading into the close qualifier, even at the Blast groups. You guys, I mean, you lost the 2 NAVI series, and that was it. Apart from the Spirit one, so did you feel like that it's become a turning point for NAVI in these last couple of tournaments, and that your form has improved? You know,
we were planning like to find a really good form on major specifically, if we will get there, but I mean by time in March we'll have one more bootcamp, basically third one with this lineup as far as I know. Yeah, I think third one with this lineup, and in that case we will be much stronger. I think it's a really hard project for me specifically because it's international and everyone is with completely different background, completely different, and it's really hard to implement a system like this. We're trying, you see, like it works for some games, for some are not, but it takes time for sure, because when you go on the server and there is like stressful situation unknown for both, like for every in the team, you must react really fast. It's impossible to react with effective like synergy on the server, and we have the same issue now. Like sometimes we're like disconnected a little bit, and it goes by basically like analysis, conclusion, fixing mistakes basically.
Just last thing I wanted to ask about an update about Wonderful. I think you can see that he has these peaks. You know, we saw it on the first map against Apeks, for example. I think he was a big, crucial point for you guys to being able to win that map. Yeah, how has he been developing? You know, in the past few months.
I like it. I like it a lot actually. I like how he is improving. I remember when he came and what knowledge he had, and I think he is understanding a lot what we are learning, what we are trying to teach him. I mean, and the dynamic is really good, but he still has lack of experience, lack of this, like because of this decision making sometimes, and with this dynamic he can be a really great player.
Great, thank you very much.